Well, hello, and welcome to the Two Spirit Mystic, the Two Spirited Mystic, the one and the only Two Spirit Mystic dot blogspot.com, soon to be something else. But anyway, I am here, and I was giving some things some thoughts. I was reminded today. I do want to say this too. Happy belated birthday to someone. You know who you are. Happy belated birthday. Who you are. And so, you guys, I've been thinking about a lot of stuff, and today was one of those motherfucking days. Okay. And I have to talk about my whole purpose of coming to YouTube and offering classes, more importantly. I wanted to offer classes and services. Products came in because people would say, how can I find this? Where can I find this? Where can I find that? And why not? Okay. But I wanted to offer classes and services because, once again, I got tired of seeing fraudulent ass, fake ass, phony ass. And see, it cycles through life. See, you wonder why some of them have many baby fathers. They didn't get it right with the first baby father. Many of them have had many times to get it right through each father that they had for their children. They could have got married to the motherfucker. Okay. And then going into the cycles of life, like being a teenager and you're problematic, being an adult, 18 and 22, you're problematic, bummy. Then you hit your 30s where your logic and reasoning should balance out and you're still bummy as fuck. And then it takes you to hit your head. And when I say hit your head, I mean a real big hit too, honey. Sometimes it takes you to lose everything that you own to get it right, or you have to file bankruptcy. Sometimes it takes you to get put behind bars to wake up, right? And everything that I mentioned right now is the mundane stuff, okay? You will never cut it as a spiritual person in the highest order if your whole life you've been a follower, you've been basic, you've allowed people to dictate how you are going to be in your own life. Okay. You basically is a passenger driver to your own fucking life. And then when someone comes up, because that's what the universe does, and make you realize that this have not been your life the whole time. You've been living your life in the passenger seat. Oh, honey, now all of a sudden you're upset and you want to fight. And sometimes you want to fight with words. And sometimes you want to get physical because we know, with words you can't win, obviously. And I'm not throwing shade at anybody in particular. I'm just speaking my mind because this is why I started offering services and classes. And then even going into why I really stopped doing videos like I used to and give out information videos because I don't think a lot of people are ready. I think the people that are currently on YouTube's platform that are seeking spiritual services are only comfortable. And I won't say everybody because a lot of you are good. A lot of you are seeking. A lot of you are digging up stuff. Every time there's an event, you join the event. You do your research. You ask me questions. Mystic, I read this. Someone said this. Someone said that. And so I know your brain is working and you're catching on. But this is where I think the wannabes from those who are actually anointed, okay, with the spiritual powers, okay, if you want to call it that. I hate using that word powers and spirit witch and psychic and shit because these words have just been overused, honey. It's boring. It's kind of like the words male and female. Like it's so boring, it's so over, it's so overrated, it's so stupid, honey. Eventually it'll all be over. But staying with the logic on this planet, honey. I don't want to get too deeper into people who claim they astral project and shit, and understand that there's different genders and different sexual expressions out there, and understand that life and death is a cycle and reincarnation is actually a curse. But they don't want to speak on that. They rather sit here and talk about how they're high priestesses and they know magic. And I'm like, honey, if that's the generational magic that's been, if that's the generational magic that's been in your family for all these years, it explains why your ass been in and out of prison since you were fucking 15. It explains why your ass have never got a real man on all levels. It explains exactly why you are still over the age of 18 on the internet fighting for attention. When attention just comes, you don't have to fight for it. And if you want it so bad, especially virtually, you can have that. Okay. Because that's just not where I live at, honey. You know, it reminds me of people back in the day on certain, you know, sites. They wanted to dominate shit. And it's just like, honey, if you want this shit's going to be over within the next 10 years. If you want it. And matter of fact, some of the sites went down quicker than 10 years. They were down in like 5 years and shit. So like I said, you know, if you want it, you can have it, honey. You know, so anyway, I wanted to offer services because I wanted people to know the real. And like I said, the reason why I offer them in classes and services only, no more videos, I don't do tutorials, we don't talk about things as I did before, is because people are not ready. You know, people would rather ask questions on, you know, I mean, let's talk about it. If this is a spiritual channel, and we're here to discuss magic, and we're here to talk about how, you know, magic is everything and everyone. But yeah, you're focused on other stuff, okay? It could be anything, you know, if that's a man, if that's a woman, you know, why are you in the dark? You could miss all of that, right? Because you're focused on things that is not important. And that's the whole point of everything. That's why for 10 years, or at least since 2008, supposedly, a lot of these people have been gaffling your asses. They've been conning you. I mean, hell, you had a new one that came with a new twist a couple of years ago, about 2 or 3 years, girl. She come in, girl, with a new route of confusion. And as I said before, I thought that she was on the smart end. Hell, in fact, I wanted to meet up with the bitch because I said, you know, why not? But when one of her clients came to me, after not only spending $1,000, not even $2,000, oh, not only $3,000, not only $4,000, not only $5,000, not only $6,000, not only $7,000, $8,000, $9,000. I mean, now we're talking about like down payments on a house and shit, honey. And the client is low income. Like, that's the gag of it all. And the client is in the same position as this person. They're a single mother. They're not with none of the fathers. And so I was like, let's see what this is about. And the person came with receipts. And the person talked about a lot of stuff. How this person was like, if you don't do this and this and that, then we will reach out to the child custody. And I'm just like, so she's not really what she claims she is neither. And that's why she's so mad at these other people. Like, my issue with these other spiritualists on YouTube is not anything about anything. It's not about them being female. It's not about them being black. It's not about them being witch wannabe. It's not about them being gold diggers if that's their storyline. Because I don't care about that. Okay? It is what it is. My biggest issue is with them is that they're looking for the wrong stuff. And in the process of looking for the wrong stuff, they create distractions. And in the process of creating these distractions, you have people that are genuinely seeking stuff. And then they come to me and they ask me some dumbass shit. And some people got upset about it because I was like, don't bring me no abbreviations. Don't bring me no acronyms. Don't talk about, do you do SPTLWOW? And that's not no shade because, of course, these things are real. There's real spiritual processes or techniques that are actually abbreviated, right? But when people do that, it brings up, like I said, you looked at these YouTube videos of these people who obviously don't know magic. If it took you to learn magic at 40, like, girl, it's a process. 100 years on this planet is not enough for you to fully understand what magic even is. So the closer you are to 100 that you decide to learn it, the further you are away of actually knowing what it is. Okay. So you cannot convince me and or make me to believe that because, oh, I'm older, my mind is further. And we can go into this scientifically too. Your mind is more open to learning the younger you are. About 27 to 31, it stops. So you can easily learn languages and stuff because, languages, there's 1,500 commonly used words. They're adjectives. Once you learn those 1,500 commonly used words in any language, you can learn any language you want to learn. And I would say for those of you who are linguistically intelligent can learn it, because everybody can't focus on shit like that. It's like seeing numbers, honey. Some people get frustrated and flustered and shit, so they can't really comprehend it. I can't remember that intelligence, but anyway, what they call that. But that's what we've come to. We've come to the point to where everything is just fake, man. It's like YouTube witchy wars. And some of these people live in cities where you have KKK members living right outside their fucking front yard. You got people that are in their city that are Congress people that are in law, passing laws that do not allow their black ass to leave outside their fucking house. And yet they're on YouTube trying to pick battles. You got people that are fighting health issues on here, talk about they witches and they coming for people. Like, girl, use all the donations that you get and get your teeth right. And that's not a cut in. I'm just here to express my love to you because, of course, that's just what I am. I'm about love. I will fight if I have to fight, but bitch, I'm about love. And so instead of you out here trying to offer rituals for people to get their love life together and getting a man and shit, how about you get rituals together to get that teeth together, honey? Because it looks quite creepy. Okay. And then on top of that, going into like some of the, anyway, I want to get into that because it's going to seem like I'm reading people and I'm not even trying to do all that. All I'm saying is, honey, as I said before, put your magic where your motherfucking mouth is. You got people that can't even roll out of bed, honey. They can't even roll to the store. And I'm just like, how are you getting your supplies? And I was even telling this to my friend too, during this pandemic, like most of my supplies I get come from in person and also people that I know. I know people all around the world. And I would say, hey, do you have this over there? Because I found out that, mimosa is a natural occurring, vegetation over there or plant over there. And they're like, yeah, I got that. I'll send you some. Okay, send me some, babe. But some of my stuff come online. But some of these spiritualists, I'm just like, I know they get their shit online. I wonder how this stuff has impacted their ability to do your work and complete their work and complete your work. Because, of course, once again, herbs and stuff is not needed. But, of course, energy that you use to do magic is always borrowed. This is why, come closer. This is why we all use herbs, crystals, and we use the elements because all magic is borrowed. Even though magic is flowing freely around each and every one of us, because some people have said, honey, you should be charging for magical services. I mean, if we lived back in the day where Jesus turned water into motherfucking wine, girl, where it didn't take much to motherfucking survive, I would say yes. But in this day and age, bitch, unfortunately, doing good deeds don't pay your motherfucking bills. So with that being said, I think there needs to be a reset. I think that all my people out there, all my real people out there, people who, and I'm talking to you who feel as if you are a spiritual person and you've always been a spiritual, listen, Listen, honey, you want to get out of here? You want to? Y'all know what the fuck is going on. Y'all. This motherfucker right here. This motherfucker right here. I'm telling you right now. Okay, so listen. People who think that they are a spiritual person, because you know this blue light activation and the stuff that we've been doing, it really have me thinking. People who really think that they're spiritual, and not going by Google or YouTube, because I've seen videos of this motherfucker over here talking about some 33 reasons or 33 ways of how you know you are a spiritual person. And I kid you not, 32 of the motherfucking things that he gave off is everybody's fucking life story. I'm like, you motherfucker. And some people be like, yeah, I know I'm a witch because they said that. So, like I said, if you really think that you are what you are, you know, oh my God, I even have a better idea. It just came to me right now. Oh my God, it just came to me right here, right now. Oh my God. So I know what I'm going to do. So those who are in the blue, okay, we'll get into that because that just came right now. Okay, so like I said, if you really think that you're spiritually inclined, you know, it's important to know exactly who, what, when, where, why, and motherfucking how. Okay. You don't just have this idea. It doesn't just pop up and you say, oh my God, I think I'm a spiritual person. Let me get into it. Who actually expressed to you that you're spiritually or magically gifted? Like, were you watching a movie and you know, you thought it was cool, you know, Charmed and shit and Hocus Pocus. You thought it was cool for these bitches to be sitting there and doing spells. Oh my God, this is cool. Oh my God, they're doing love spells. Because honestly, I think like 90% of spiritual people today, that's where they got their spiritual start at. Okay. And I would say we'll say 30% of those 90% of people, okay, let's talk about it. 30% of those 90% of people actually have some spiritual history, but either they choose not to really research it because they want to be sidetracked. They want to learn about, you know, what this Southern person doing, what the fuck is hoodoo, what is voodoo and shit. And just like, girl, is that even who you are, what you're part of? Because like I said, if hoodoo is any of this shit these YouTube people be doing, bitch, then girl, you can keep that. Okay. You can keep that. And I mean that with all sincerity. You can keep that shit because the shit ain't working. You got bitches that cannot clean their bodies properly over here talking about they doing spells and shit on people. Girl, learn how to clean your twat. Okay. Better yet, learn how to do oral hygiene. Okay. Maybe you can conjure up a demon to say, get my teeth together. Because, you know, I got a gap, honey, but I got all my teeth in my mouth. All. They're nice and strong too, honey. Okay. But like I said, you know, get that together. Ask the demon to, you know, to get your van. If you got a minivan, get that minivan together. You know, hell, ask the spirit to get your own damn place. Because some of these spiritual sons, they live with people, girl. They live on couches and shit. They sleep in people's basements and garages and shit. Like, girl, like, is that your lifestyle? Especially if you got children. Like, that's kind of a little sad. You got kids, honey. You need your own place. I have myself and I have my child right here, my fur baby, and we need our own place. Honey, he likes his own space. I like my own space, honey. We don't want to be waking up and smelling and seeing you. We don't want to see another bitch. We don't want to see another nigga. Girl, we don't see nobody else's kids. Okay. So, like I said, you know, if that's what hoodoo is to keep dreaming until it happens, then, like I said, you know, I really don't want it. Now, I know that's not what hoodoo is, but I guess there's a YouTube hoodoo. Oh my God, there's a YouTube hoodoo. Yuba Hoobie. We're going to call it that. The new type of magic that we got on YouTube since 2017 is Yuba Hooboo. It's not voodoo. It's not hoodoo. It's Yuba Hooba. Yuba Hooboo. We could do Hooba. Hooba Yubu. Wait, Yuba Hooboo. That sounds way more like, oh my God, magically, right? So to all you Yuba Hooboo spirituals out there, congratulations. Because honey, when this platform is dried up and shit, I wonder what else she gonna be doing. See, Miss Cleo. See, a lot of these girls, they like put Miss Cleo. Miss Cleo is my inspiration. Yeah, because the bitch went from one gig to another gig, act like she was doing some shit. And that's what I always say too. Because girls say they got my history and they did my background check and they got my birth name and shit. Can you pull up a criminal record attached to any name you think you got on me? Can you pull up a bankruptcy report? Can you pull up any type of fraud charges? Because like I said before, girl, I've been a witch since I came out my mom's motherfucking pussy. Okay. And I always knew that I had some different abilities and I didn't know it was magical. I thought it was because I'm transgendered, but I always knew I was a bit different from a lot of you motherfucking hoes. But when I tell you all my life, I had no problem getting anything that I needed to get. And this is why I learned that it's important to have your own energy and stay to yourself when you need to be. You don't got to be around people all the time. You don't got to associate people all the time. You don't got to be in people's faces. As my stepdad would always say, some people get tired of seeing your ass. And they're not going to tell you. They're not going to say, honey, I'm tired of seeing you. I'm tired of smelling your breath. Because, everybody got a little bit of body odor. Girl, like I said, I want to be smelling too many nut sacks or too many yonis. Like I said, I don't think too many people got a yoni. I think they got coochies and twats and pussies and all that, but I don't think they have yonis. Just like I think a few men have lingams, and a lot of them have cocks and penises and dicks and weenies and shit, that type of shit right there. But either way, like I said, nobody wants to see that all the time. Nobody wants to be around that all the time. So, bitch, especially being a spiritual person, you need your own energy. You need to stay with yourself. And I would say that too, if you don't like being by yourself, bitch, you can't be a real friend. And see, that's what I look at right there, girl. Are you always with a bitch? Because we can't be friends. Are you always around people, girl? We can't flourish on that level. Because, bitch, now you're going to say, well, Bobby said, and Jeannie said, and Mrs. I want to know what you said, because see, when you deal with yourself, your thoughts are your own motherfucking thoughts. You're gonna say, well, what you're gonna say? I said, and you talk about yourself. So, girl, bye. Okay. So, like I said, that's what it's about: being by yourself, having your own energy, being unique. And I think YouTube have lost that. I think Instagram has lost that, and of course, Instagram witches are copycats of YouTube witches. I mean, some of them, girl, they're on everything, girl. Even we can go into Facebook witches, girl. Some girls over here messaging. And that's something too. Real spirituals don't hit people up and ask if they want services. If people want to get your service, they know how to find you. They know how to ask. Even going into demons and stuff. Like if you can resurrect demons and invoke gods and goddesses and hooja hula hula boo boo boo. And like I said, maybe this might be the yuba ubi type of magic, the YouTube shit. Maybe that's, like I said, I don't know that magic, girl. I don't know the magic. Then could you get these demons to go out and pull clients to you too? Don't they have like hoodoo spells, yuba uba spells on client calls and shit? Don't they got like something you can call the clients to you? Like, what's the point of that? And then also even like trying to put your name in shit too. Because it took me a while to kind of catch on. But one of my people, girl, they smart cookies, girl. They said, girl, sometimes they want their name called out so people can go look them up and die. And I said, oh my God, that's actually a clever thing. But the crazy thing about it is, bitch, you're getting clients, but you ain't keeping them. See, my clients, they've been with me. Oh shit, you're not ready for that. The high rolling clients have been with me, girl, since day one. Oh, come on in here. When we say high rolling, bitch, they've dropped some tea. And bitch, they got exactly what they dropped. Now, see, like I said before, we always got, people that come in, for a little bit here and there, they come in and they go, we'll get with that. But like I said, the ones that I know, they're like, listen, let's get some shit done. Bitch, I make sure that they stay. Bitch, hello. Bitch, what you need. Let's get it done. That's what I'm about. So, like I said, there just needs to be order. Order needs to be restored. On YouTube, everybody does hoodoo. There's different types of hoodoo, but everybody do the same type of hoodoo. You got the whites doing the same hoodoo as the blacks doing the same hoodoo as the Hispanics, the Hispanics doing the same hoodoo as the Louisianians doing the same hoodoo as the Alabamans do the same thing as the Indianians do the same hoodoo as the Oklahomans do the same thing. And I'm just like, where is my Kentuckians at? I mean, I know where they're at. Where's my Texas at? Now, you got some of these hoes out here talking about they from Texas and they do hoodoo. I don't believe it. Now, I think you're from Texas, but I don't think you do Texan hoodoo. Because we talked about this before. I got family from Texas, bitch, that we get down with the dirty, bitch. And nothing that you talk about is nothing that they do. And as I talk about even with some of these Louisiana motherfuckers, you know, one of these girls, she live in Alabama now, but she's from New Orleans originally, and she talk about she's a Haitian voodoo. But I'm just thinking to myself like, okay, I know where she got her shit from. She got her. What's that lady, that priest down in New Orleans? She's Cajun. Her family come from West Virginia, but she's a voodoo priestess down there in New Orleans, honey. I said, oh, this is where this bitch got that shit from. But yeah, can you tell me? And see, maybe we could do a little pop quiz for all my voodoo, because they said voodoo is hoodoo. So if for all my people out there, no, not my people, for all my spiritual, whatever you call yourself, which is thumpers, gemologists, I don't know what you call demonologists, I don't know what y'all call yourselves. But you know, I would love to know in Louisiana, okay, because see, this is a point for you to learn something, a thing or two right now. So back in the day, okay. Let's keep it on here. Okay. So traditional magic, that's what Mystic is about. TwoSpiritMystic.blogspot.com is about traditional magic. I'm not about modern day shit. We ain't doing no Beyonce Love a Spell. I'm buying no Britney Spears fucking candle and invoking no energy of Britney. Okay, that's that modern day shit. Okay, come on in here. See, the traditional shit, bitch, is what we're missing. See, that's the order that has been lost on the internet. Okay. Before there was YouTube and shit, the order was there. Because, bitch, you can do some digging. You can find sites from 1993 and shit. Okay. 1989, where they talk about some real shit. But something happened along the motherfucking way. And I think a lot of these people are motherfucking connected, as I talked about before. Bitch, and I said before, bitch, spiritual warfare, physical warfare, bitch, we're ready. We're about that life. Bitch, it's been 3 motherfucking years, bitch. January 17th, January 28th to 2017 is when you Raggedy Ann dolls started coming in trying to get into my peripheral. Thought you were going to stop something and get something going. And it's like, girl, what? Bitch, what? You know how many nuts have to be busted to get that tea? Ow! Bitch, hello? See, I don't know about what you got over there, girl, but I got nectar. Okay, anything that come out this body is nectar, honey. This is sweet water. Tell you I'm a daughter of a sugar. Anything that come out this saliva, girl, fecal matter, girl, it's all sweet. Okay. So like I said before, bitch, we need the order to be restored. That's what we all crying out for. We're all saying order needs to be restored. And we need things to go back to being traditional. Because I'm sick of seeing toothless ass spirituals talk about they can conjure spells. I'm sick of seeing bitches that look like they're suffering from hypertension, high cholesterol. They're talking about they're doing healing spells. I'm talking about motherfuckers that abort babies and shit, living in cars, talking about they got magic and I'm a high priestess and shaman. A high priestess of what? The homeless community? Like, what the fuck are you the high priestess of, sis? No tea, no shade. What are you high priestessing on? Okay, because the last time I checked, nobody want to fuck with you. You don't got a man. You don't got a woman. You don't got no friends. Bitch, your family don't want to fuck with you. And like I said before, bitch, if the family ain't fuck with you, girl, you're a lost cause. I done said that. I will continue to say that, bitch. You need to get something in your root correct. So, bitch, now all of a sudden, bitch, y'all changing, I just think he can. And like I said to the bitch out there living in that car, girl, hey, honey, hey, sis. Girl, maybe if she would learn how to do some real rituals, girl, she would have made it past the first 2 episodes of that motherfucking TV show. I said what I said. Bitch. So they knew she was batshit crazy. And they were a little confused if you were a nigga, you were a bitch. That's why they didn't let your ass go past. Because, you know, Bret Michaels already looked like a queen anyway. You know what I mean? He do eyeliner and shit, lipstick, girl. He do facials and shit, honey. You know? Yes, Miss Thing. And so they were like, oh, we don't know what this is. We don't know if this is a, you know, matter of fact, we can relate there, sis. That's why I didn't make it to one of the reality shows I was on, because they didn't know how to, you know, they didn't know, you know, where to go. You know, they were like, wait a minute, hold up. You know, if it gets out, there might be some Miriam Rivera type of shit. And you know about Miriam, you know, my transgender sister, back in the day, she had a TV show that was taped in Australia. and it was broadcast all throughout the world. And she did not tell the boys that she was transgender. And one of the guys, I think, almost killed himself, and then they attacked her. Okay. So yeah, that type of shit would have happened. So, anyway. So going back into this, so traditionally speaking, a long time ago, not too long ago though, we'll say about a good 1,500 years ago. 1,500 years ago, we observed the vibrations of the earth, right? And of course, before that, but we're talking about what is documented, okay? And we understood that the earth vibrated at a different frequency when there's activity going on, let's say mass murders and stuff, and even when we're not doing any of that, right? So we understood that the earth operates differently. When there's a lot of corruption and disruption going on, you have a lot of natural occurrences like earthquakes and volcano, this and that, blah, 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 which I won't go too deep in, right? So 1,500 years ago, we actually have that. We actually start documenting that. We've been keeping up with stuff, right? And when I say we, I mean civilization, not me, bitch. Girl, 1,500 years, bitch. Girl, bye. Girl, I think that's when shit started getting fucked up at least a good 700 years ago. But anyway, so we started paying attention to the earth and the frequencies and how the earth moved. And, oh, she has a heartbeat. And, we just paid attention to this stuff, right? And so time went on, and when these energy sources, we're going to call it earth chakras, right? There's chakras that are on this earth, energy sources that are more potent in other areas than some. And every so often they shift. Now, we haven't got it down exactly when they shift and how quickly they shift and how long they shift for, but things have shifted, things have changed. And in fact, I think the chakra that is over there in Nepal has always been there. It does not change. Okay, so we'll just say that's the head. But every place else, this energy has shifted, right? And I can even go back into history, because like I said, this is history that you can't Google. Okay. As we talked about before, Google only have information that is publicly accessible. Google goes off of a data server that, once again, is only going to give you information that is publicly accessible. So anything that's accessible to the world, Google has it. Anything that's not accessible to the world, Google doesn't have it. Okay, so that's where you go into the other part. And also going into this too, what you could surf up on Google is only 10% of what is actually accessible. Okay, so just think about that for a minute. You could research trillions of information on Google, but it's only 10% of what's actually out there, right? Think about that. So 1980s, something was happening. Something was going to go down. Something serious is going to go down. And see, that's why I keep telling y'all, bitch, those who were born in the mid 80s, what would say like 83 to like 96, that era of individuals were going to be very powerful, very just different. Okay. Bringing in a whole new type of energy. Okay. And some of us kept, okay, come on in here. Hallelujah. Because our ancestors kept us. Woo! Woo! Our ancestors kept us, so we kept the motherfucking order. We didn't have to fucking suck and pop pills and snort shit and have sex and smoke. It's like I said, I'm not saying that to brag, but I've never did any drugs. I've never bitch. I had my first alcoholic beverage at 23 years old, and I didn't like it. And I still don't like alcohol. Okay. I don't like the way it smells. I like the way it tastes. I like the way it makes me motherfucking feel. I tried the watered down shit to the real most potent shit. Girl, I'm not a fan of that shit. Okay. So going into that, something was going to happen, and in, we'll say the Southern Hemisphere, because I won't say exactly where, but the Southern Hemisphere, these people caught on to something, and they actually were warning, actually all governments around the whole world, okay? And a lot of governments, listen, some didn't. And if you understand what I'm saying, in the 80s, what type of natural disasters happened in the Northern Hemisphere? If anybody know, any part of the world in the Northern Hemisphere. We'll say United States alone. What happened? So, of course, they did not listen. But still, these people were strong enough to kind of make it light. I guess you could say ricochet the effect to where you had just little minor natural disasters, a little minor accidents, right? When it could have been the whole motherfucking world. So fast forwarding, energy since then have shifted, and it's went into places that have not been there for such a long time. And even during this time, because see, publicly, we're seeing what's going on. We're saying, oh, there's this and it's that, and da 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 da. But I always said that when there's nasty, negative, bad shit coming up, the good has to follow right behind it. As it goes with good shit. When good shit is coming through, you better protect it because now the bad shit is starting to follow after. That's just how it is, yin and yang, right? It's a cycle. It has to work out that way. It has to keep things balanced, right? So going into that, things shifted and things are currently shifting right now. And that's why you're seeing the world in the state that it's in right now. And in fact, a scientist from Denmark, I want to say, actually spoke about once again the vibrations of the earth, how it's changing. And she is not as loud as she is when humans are functioning and stuff, right? But that, of course, that's the distraction of what's really going on. So these energies are in new places. And once again, you call them chakras, earth chakras. And in these places, energy is resurrected or energy is taken out. It has nothing to do with white and black. It has nothing to do with gay and straight. It has nothing to do with Christian and Muslim. That is all a distraction. And that's I always say, how are you clairvoyant, clairaudient, psychic, tarot reader, and you're so easily distracted by race? Any topic of race. You're so distracted by any topic of sexual preferences. You're so distracted by shit that does not serve you. Not if your name is Monique. Monique. Not shit that serves Monique, because that race shit serves Monique. That race shit serves whoever the hell you think you are, that I said you think you are. But who you actually are, it does not serve you. So you're getting distracted. And this is very important for my spiritually inclined people, because what is happening is instead of you charging yourself up and leveling up, as Queen Witch Sierra said, a year or two ago, level up, level up, level up, honey. Instead of you leveling up, you're afraid. Oh my God, martial law. Oh my God, they're gonna come in and they're gonna this and that. Not understanding that these things have played out so many times throughout history, and they were not successful because many people kept the divine order of how things should be and how things are going to be. So though things are changing, okay, things are not going to be the worst that it could be. Okay. And we're going to talk about as long as I have motherfucking breath. And as long as my people have motherfucking breath, bitch. Okay. And that's going to be quite a while. Okay. So anyway, so energies have shifted. And so going into, like, let's say even spiritually, right? San Francisco was like an energy spot. We'll say Miami, not exactly Miami, but near Miami was the energy spot. We would say New Orleans was the energy spot. We'll go into St. Louis, Missouri was the energy spot. I mean, these are just Chicago was the energy spot. And in fact, they actually turned Chicago out. And I want to do a video on that very, very soon, actually. So going into that, when the planet starts changing, right? Now you guys are seeing it as the physical stuff, like, oh, there's more earthquakes happening. Oh God, there's water, this and earth, tsunamis and this and that. But when that happened, that's actually energy being shifted. Okay. So they're telling you the earth, oh my God, natural disaster, natural, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. But that's all energy, right? That's all energy. So the energy that was once in New Orleans is no longer there. And that's why I always tell my people who are spiritual, who don't know better, they're like, I want to go to New Orleans. I want to do some shit out there in New Orleans. It's not there no more, babe. Unfortunately, you want to be motherfuckers done drained that shit dry. Okay, unfortunately. Okay, it had residual. It had a little bit of, a little bit of tea there. It's gone now. Unfortunately, it's gone. It's gone, girl. Very similar to Salem. Now, as we talked about, you have Salem and surrounding areas. You have New Orleans and surrounding areas. You have Miami. Well, not necessarily Miami. I won't say exactly where that spot is because that spot still has some of the fucking energy there. So we won't say that. I want to say that for when I go over there to the Sunshine State. But anyway, so all I'm saying is these energies have changed. And the people who are old, well, new witches, because, even 10 years ago, one of the witches would have been like 42, right? 40. We're speaking of my haters, they're so obsessed and so hateful at me because I'm a nigga that look better than them, you know what I mean? Pun intended. But anyway, so going into that, and of course, probably when they were my age, their life was not together at all. Like no way, shape, form, girl. Like they probably know where their next meal was coming, the next dick was coming. You know what I mean? They didn't know any of that shit. I mean, hell, one of them, I don't think she knew her life when she was young because I think the first time with Jill, she was like 16 years old or something, honey, huh? Right? Like, yeah, still in some shit. Like, girl, really? Anyway, but one of them, girl, 10 years. So now it's been about 12 years for her. So she's about maybe like 54. So yeah, girl, so you're like 42 in your life. You realize some things, right? And it's just like, girl, that's some new age shit. That's some modern day shit. Like people think new age really means new age. Like, okay, you're into the modern day shit. Like new age also means, bitch, that your second half of life, you start taking magic serious. Like it's a two-sided name. So, bitch, ain't nothing new age up over here, bitch. Because like I said before, I'm still young, honey. And like I said, I've been knowing what I've been knowing for a very long time. Before I even knew what the fuck sex was about. I knew about magic, bitch. I knew about magic before sex. Bitch, girl, bye. Okay. So, like I said, it's not there no more. And so we have these people, I'm from New Orleans, I'm Creole. They're going off the old shit as if that shit even matters. And it doesn't. Because the energy is no longer motherfucking there. On top of that, there's Creole people all around the world, and it has always been that way. It's not just in motherfucking New Orleans. It's not just in motherfucking Monroe, Baton Rouge. Like, all over, girl. Nobody stays on the same spot, girl. Some of them are in Mississippi. Some of them are in Alabama. Some of them are in Florida. Some of them are in California. Okay? So it doesn't stay the same. So, like I said, the challenge of Yuba witches, no matter how old you are, okay? The challenge is, can you tell me, being everybody's clairvoyant and I'm a psychic, ooh, spirits talking. Can you tell me 3 powerful energy places that are in the South? And I say energy places. I mean to where if you were a witch and you were sick and you needed some healing, that you can go there and get a motherfucking healing. Can we talk about it? And also, you cannot say Sedona. That's out of it. That's out. You can't say Sedona. So that's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. Because like I said, girl, things are getting boring. It's getting tired. And you have to keep talking about the same shit over and over. And I'm really tired of it. I'm really tired of seeing the same foolishness and hearing about the same foolishness. And I'm threatened by a virtual character, but you're not threatened by the KKK or the Klansmen that are a town over. Does that make sense? And while you out here saying you're a witch and you got powers and shit, they hanging people like your ass in your town, in your motherfucking city, girl. But you're a witch. Oh, okay. And as I talked about before in my city, because see, if you're going to talk about other people's backyards and porches, you got to talk about your own. In my city, what is going on is called revenge. Because I've helped many of my clients get revenge. As I talked about before, I've been dedicated to my local people. When you guys don't see me on YouTube, I go out into the fields. You call me a field worker in that sense. I'm about helping my local people because they need it, right? They need it. They're devastated by unemployment. They're devastated by a whole bunch of shit that the world is also devastated by. But instead of me doing readings on Washington, D.C. missing girls and giving a reading on a girl from Florida that I've never even met, that something happened to her, I'm going to go out and I'm going to see what I can do for my people. The people that also have shedded blood and or shed tears, whatever, in this area. So like I said, things are happening based on revenge. And I am happy that bitch, what has happened has happened. Because a lot of motherfuckers, and I won't go too much into it, but it's been documented. If you need to, we can show receipts, as I talked about before, that we accomplished last year. Two big things happened that was actually documented through the newspapers and through the local news. That, like I said, I have emails to prove to the clients who were sending me the articles, and the emails that they were actually messaging me initially to ask for the work of things that were done. They had injustices done to them. They had people that were doing some shady ass shit, and they needed to recover. They needed to recover all assets motherfucking lost, and we did it. And one of them, it took some time. It took about 4 or 5 months. The other one, bitch, it was instant. It wasn't even the fact is that, bitch, we did, bitch. It was instant, girl. And like I said, that's how I look at the news, because I don't want to tamper with any word. Just in case one of those news people that you see needs to come to me for work, I don't want to say, yeah, I saw the news article. I'm not a fan of the news. Usually when I hear stories, it's people that tell me stuff, and I'm like, oh, okay. But me looking at the news, I don't really look into that stuff like that. So like I said, we get shit done. And like I said, it's about traditional, and we've lost that. So I'm really hoping, and I'm doing a call to anybody that's real. I'm sending out a spiritual calling card to my people, my fellow spiritualists, my fellow indigenous spiritualists, those who were born in this. And whether you know it or not, okay, I'm calling out to you. We need to fucking get this shit right here, right now together. If you know what you know, you don't have to give out everything that you know, but offer classes and information on things that people cannot access on the web to show them that, bitch, you really are who you say you are. Give them information that they can do for themselves so they can see who's fraudulent, who's fake. And that's how we motherfucking get these charlatans together. That's how they get put into a box. And one by one, we know who they are. Because see, bitch, a lot of us know who they are already. We've seen it. They have the same lingo. They have the same topics to talk about the same shit. They have all this Google shit that you can Google on Spirit Guru or something, whatever the bitch said out there in Florida. The trader bitch. One of the trader bitch. There was a lady that hit me up, y'all. I'll never forget this. She was from Florida, but she had family in Alabama. Florida and Alabama is not, like, what is it? Pensacola and Harrington Beach, I want to say. It's like right there, right? It's there. Georgia, Alabama, it's all there, And so she hit me up for work, and I was a little like, something ain't right? And so we did what we did anyway. And I remember I was on the road, and the hotel room that I stayed in just so happened the smoke alarm was broken, because the hotels that you stay in, you're not supposed to burn candles and stuff. So just happened the smoke alarm was broken, and I did the work. And I remember while I was doing this work, this person kept popping up. And so, of course, I was getting emails from the person. I got an update. Oh, this and that. And I'm just like, damn, bitch, let me do my work. Right? Let me do my work, bitch. Stop blowing me up. Stop reaching out, girl. Let me work, and then I'll let you know what I'm seeing. Bitch, like, you're not doing work for me and giving me a bitch, like, I'm doing work for you. You don't need to give me updates. I can see what I need to see. Okay, maybe not used to that, because a lot of these YouTube bitches can't see shit, anything. They can't see anything. They didn't see their man walking off. They didn't see their baby daddies leaving their ass. They didn't see anything. Okay, so either way, time went on, and we're doing the work, and I'm like, yes, this happened. I'm telling her, oh, something went down. Do you know what this is? And she instantly started acting like she didn't know. Oh, I just want to say I had a dream about snakes. And the snakes were like on this bayou. And this bayou, I'm getting into character. This bayou was like dark and wet. And honey, I'm just listening to this story, and I'm just like, oh my God, here we go with the fucking dramatics. Here we fucking go, man. And so when she was done with the story, I said, okay, so do you know what this means? Okay. Well, I'm thinking that this is what that could mean. I'm not sure. Oh, you sure, bitch? You sure? Because, bitch, while you over here getting work done by me, You sent your daughter to get work done by these other motherfucking bitches. Oh, you didn't think I knew that. And she looked just like you. You both got a trout mouth. You both got this nasty ass gold teeth right here. It just looked nasty as fuck. You got spacing. Oh, girl, bye. And so, mind you, she sent me a picture of her, but she had no mouth open. So, I saw what I needed to see. So she was trying to get this jailbird, honey. And that's something too, bitch. I won't be wasting no magic on any jailbird, bitch, when I get a motherfucking millionaire. I'm just saying. I'm not wasting no motherfucking magical ability or money to do magic on a bummy ass motherfucking needle dick might like dickabus ass motherfucker. I'm not doing that. And that's said before. A lot of you women that be hating on trans and gay people, you like gay men. And ain't nothing wrong with that. You like a man that love going in and out of jail because he like dick in his ass. He like getting his salad tossed with the jam in the prison. He like when the commissary come in, he like trading off with the shit. Some of y'all like that shit. And then you wonder why you feel so threatened. That's a spirit. Because your nigga's getting dick or he's giving dick to someone who has a dick. And bitch, you feel that spirit. Oh, come on in here. You're not ready for that. So, so she told me this story, y'all. Let me just tell y'all this. And so I'm like, girl, yeah, well, we're going to see when I'm finished with the work. Oh, I wish I could do the hustle that you doing. Okay, so where I come from, hustle means that you get it any way you can get it. And like I said before, even when I was escorting, I wasn't a hustler because I wasn't sucking dick for no money. I don't care how good you looked or I don't care how much motherfucking money you offered. I'm thinking about the other girls that you probably had unprotected sex with. I'm thinking about the other boys that you probably had unprotected sex with. I'm thinking about all that good shit because I don't know you from a fucking hole in the wall. So when I know my man, I can smell on my man if he's been with other people. Because I don't know you, I don't know if that's your odor and smell or somebody else's odor. And I heard a lot of stories too, because I have a friend, and I told you about this before, who is an escort who travels the world, and she's HIV positive. And a lot of these clients want to do her raw unprotected, and they give her money. And so I've been on about her having this since 2016. So that's why I think about too, like, honey, like no tea, no shade. That's not my cup of tea. I love the money, but I'm not obsessed with dick. Okay. Hello. I'm not obsessed with dick, and I'm not interested in the risk that comes with that. So, like I said, when she said hustle, I said, oh, she's going to be one of those girls. And sure enough, I think she came over to YouTube channel. I'm not too sure. Okay. Because I could have sworn I saw something. She commented before I clicked on her name, and she had her videos and shit up too. And it even reminds me of the lady who was doing some stuff over there in Georgia. And shout out to Georgia. Especially Macon, Georgia, honey. Macon. Anyway, so, this girl, she called me and said that someone put a bad curse on her. She couldn't lift it up off of her and all this other shit, y'all. And I said, let me look into this because I didn't believe it, right? I said, girl, let me look into this, girl. I know bullshit when I hear bullshit. And what I saw was this woman on YouTube and on Google and on all these other platforms, and she's learning rituals. Like, you're going to freeze somebody's name in ice cubes to banish them. And you're going to take black salt and white pepper and blah, 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 and mix this up. And so she's doing all this shit, y'all. And what she was going to do, she was going to initially reach out to me to see if I can do the work for her. Right? And I'm seeing all this. But what happened was shit started backfiring on her because she didn't know that on certain days and certain times and certain seasons, you don't do certain workings. Because she Googled her shit, and Google doesn't tell you that. You know what I mean? She went on Facebook, and Facebook doesn't tell you that. She went on fucking YouTube, Instagram, or whatever the fuck it is, and it don't tell you, girl, that you're not supposed to do work in a motherfucking cemetery when it's motherfucking raining. Like this other basic asshole, trot mouth bitch. Got that big ass knot right there. The one that look like her fingers smell like shit. Look like she don't know how to wipe her ass good. She look like she do this. Woo! Anyway. Whew, girl, now I'm itching to think about that shit. Disgusting. Anyway, so I'm doing the work, and you guys, she instantly, like in the middle of work, was like, listen, we're not going to do it. I'm going to reach out to someone else because I think I need someone to come in person to do this work for me. And of course, I responded to her, perfect timing, because what I saw is that you were doing your own work. And what you were doing, you were actually fucking yourself up. And it kind of reminds me of Oshun. And it reminds me of all these beautiful goddesses of prosperity and abundance and wealth and health. That when you do spells out of greed, they do the opposite. They act like they're giving you something and they take it from you. And in fact, I think one of these Google witches or Facebook witches who's on YouTube, who's been a high priest for 17 years, at least was what she said. She said that you don't want to fuck around with Oshun because if you're not a child of Oshun, Oshun will take the money from you and shit. And I'm just like, yeah, she got that story all the way twisted because it's about being greedy. Now, if your goal is to get money, is so you can just say, oh, I got money, then that's when shit gets fucked up for you. If your goal is to get a man just to be like, I got a man, look at my man, look at my man. Now that's a problem. Now these spirits are going to come in and take shit from you, especially, goddess frequencies like Oshun and Lakshmi. So like I said, girl, y'all better get it together. You're going to keep following these modern day witches and you're going to keep fucking yourself up. And to be quite honest with you, I'm a little bit annoyed by fixing the work. I mean, let's be honest. I'm a little annoyed that when people hit me up for work and then they go back, oh, well, I hit up another spiritualist on YouTube. You probably don't want to hear her name, but she said she did this work for me and I didn't see her feel anything. Okay, well, I got it. Okay, I'll patch it up for you. I mean, but wait, hold up though. But what kind of shit you gonna do? Are you gonna do a drunken in love spell? Because she did that. It didn't work. I wonder if the drunken in love spell is the same spell as the get the fuck out my face bitch spell. I wonder if the drunken in love spell is the same thing as come to me spell. Like, I wonder if all these motherfucking spells are the same motherfucking spells. And so you don't Google the shit that they Google. They tell you that it's called drunken love. Cleo May. Rain on me, bitch. Because we all know, like I said before, your life will show if you really got what you think you got. Prosperity comes in all forms. And it doesn't just come financially. It also comes in health. It comes in friendship. It comes in romance. And see, that's what it's about. Protection also comes in many levels. So if you're prospering in the dollar sign, but your love life is bitter, not saying that you don't want to have a love life, and that's why there's no one there, because, bitch, I don't want a love life right now. And when I say trust me, there's a waiting list. Okay? There's a waiting list. Okay? I don't want a man right now. My focus right now is on other things, helping people. Let's just say it, honey. So like I said, hopefully we get the order back together and traditional magic, not all the way, but somewhat, come onto the new YouTube, because we're living in a new day, a new dawn, you guys. I've been saying this for a couple of years now. A new dawn, a new day. Check back on the video history. You'll see new dawn, new era, new this, new that. Switching up. The game is changing. And you're going to see exactly what I've been saying all along. And this is your opportunity. If you are a spiritual person, or at least you think you are, but you're not too sure. Because even the atheist people, they're atheists because they don't know what to do. They've just been brainwashed. Well, if God is real, then why he let kids die? That's nothing to do with God, honey, because you don't have to incarnate. You don't have to be here. So what made you want to come into this life and get taken out? That's the real question. So, I don't believe in reincarnating. Okay, so bitch, you're just a soulless individual just here to be here, right? So why work so hard to live then, right? If you don't believe in reincarnation, why work so hard to exist? Why work so hard to be seen, honey, if you don't believe in that? Because you do. You just need someone to show you the way. And so, like I said, if you believe in that, what I'm going to do, and it's not even on a blog spot yet because they literally just came right now. I'm going to offer past life regressions for $18. Past life readings, excuse me. All I need is to tap into your energy. I need your birthday, I need your name or initials, and if possible, a picture. Because I always tell people this, every life that you've lived, it shows in your current body, okay? In your current existence, right? We can go back a few years ago. Going into this, I talked about past life readings and regression to one of my sisters, spiritual sisters, and she said, "Girl, I see Mesopotamia." And I'm like, "Girl, that's the source of it all. That's the beginning of my existence. The first earthly incarnate that I had was in Mesopotamia, and it stayed in that area for quite some time, actually." But either way, going into this, I told her, when I do past life readings on people, past life regressions, I like to go into the lives that cause them trauma and chaos. That life for me and the lives that I've had in the Middle East and in North Africa and South Africa and, Asian stuff, there was really no issues there. Like it was regular things that I couldn't get over, right? But the ones that actually stirred me up and left impressions on me was lives that happened within this millennium. And so that's why going into the past life, and like I said, when I go into years and stuff, I can't go into dates. I go into what I'm feeling and what I'm seeing, like clothes wise. So based on the clothes I'm seeing, this is the 1800s. Based on the clothes I'm seeing, 1600s. Based on the clothes I'm seeing, possibly 1400s. Because I think there's a lot of history that have been deleted out of the books that you're able to read. And that's why things really don't make sense. And you would think that even going into the Bible, the histories of the Bible, they have you thinking it's 2,000 years ago, when in fact, it only happened a few hundred years ago. And even going into the Quran. Can we talk about the Quran for a minute? I said the Quran is what, 600 and something years old, 700 some years old. And it's like, at the end of the day, honey, so you think the Bible was written like thousands of years before the Quran even existed? When the Quran talks about your direct human connection, the Quran goes into your direct human history. Hello? Are you there? Are you paying attention or you're not? So you have a history book that directly ties your blood. Your blood. Then you have a book that has history in it that talks about everybody's motherfucking blood, even the people that no longer exist. Because as you know, civilizations have been wiped out, and so have motherfucking languages. If you don't know that, please do your research. That is accessible to the world. Okay. So, like I said, that's where the real tea is. And even going into some real shit, for all you demonologists out there, if you're a real demonologist and you really love demons, honey, learn how to speak Arabic, and I want to see you bust out some motherfucking Quran scriptures. Ow! Come on in here. Ow! We'll wait. Because a lot of you hoes are so pathetic and so motherfucking basic. I got that satanic Bible. I think one of these little Raggedy Ann bitches, she's a nobody. She never showed her face or anything, honey. She used to watch my channel. She met me a few times. Boring. Boop. Boring. Girl, she's so boring. Oh my God, her storylines are so boring. Everything was whack and fucking bummy about her. And so she got so upset because I was not really interested in what she had to say. I said, Mama, I'm sorry, but girl, these YouTubers will help you, but I'm not interested in doing that type of working. I'm not going to do love spell on a bitch who's upset at her man. Or a bitch who's mad because she wants her sister's man and he doesn't want her. I'm not going to do work for you, girl. That's some basic ass shit, girl. I'm here to usher women into being a queen. Usher men into being a motherfucking king. That's what I'm here for, bitch. We ain't wasting no energy on no bummy ass shit. We ain't doing it. Bitch, I turn out lots of money. Bitch, and like I said, we can send over PayPal receipts if you need to see that of me canceling, refund. Because, bitch, we don't do that shit. Honey, we're not doing that. Girl, Anyway, so she gets on YouTube and She called herself like Sarah Dwayne daughter or something. It was something weird. Sarah Dwayne daughter, some weird shit like that. And she was like, some bitch. It's not even a bitch. It's a man. And he's this and that. And we're going to teach him a lesson. And she's reading a satanic Bible. And I'm just like, oh my God, bitch, you're so boring. You're so whack. I don't think I ever talked about that person, but I was like, oh my God, boring. Just so boring, girl. The satanic Bible, girl, that you can get on Amazon for $16. Bitch, you really think there's some shit up in there, girl? Girl, I would take those pages out and wipe my ass with it and mail it to your ass. Bitch. And if you really about that life, girl, you could do some shit with that shit. Then we see what you can do. How about that? But girl, you watching Google shit and looking at Charmed and the magicians. Oh, I'm gonna get you together. Girl, get out your mama's house first. Bitch, while you doing videos in that motherfucking bathroom. Another thing to the other bitch out there too in LA. And I'm gonna be done. Because like I said, we're not about that life. Because girl, I will gladly take a trip to motherfucking Southern California. I will gladly. Hello? Bitch, hello? And it doesn't gotta be physical, bitch. It could be spiritual too, bitch. Ow. Don't get it twisted. Yeah, like I said, when I whoop a bitch ass, I don't got to get physical, girl. Okay. Anyway, so she's in this bathroom, y'all, this broken down ass bathroom. It looked like those condominium homes. What they call those? Those apartment complexes. Shit. Subsidized units. Subsidized units. Subsidized apartments. She looked like she was in those type of apartments in the motherfucking bathroom. Talk about my credit score is high. It was like 640. I'm like, girl, for 18 years old, that is a good credit score being high. Yes, at 18. But then she was like, I was homeless, but at least I was homeless in a car, a name brand car. And I'm just like, bitch, if you're a witch, bitch, girl, you can act like you were into a man to get out that car. Girl, who want to sleep in a car, sis? Who wants to sleep in a car, girl? Like, girl, I would even be shaking titties and shit for some coin, girl, to not be in a car. Like, the fuck? Who wants to sleep in a car, girl? Who? Girl, get your studio apartment. Relocate to Alabama where rent is $215 and shit for a one-bedroom apartment. Like, girl, go somewhere else. A bummy witch bitch. A BWB don't mind sleeping in a motherfucking car because she really don't have it. So, of course, like I said, they put her up onto the motherfucking game. And her name just popped in my head right now. I know exactly who the fuck she is. And so I'm just sitting there looking like, girl. And then I find out she's connected to these other motherfucking hoes. But I said, this makes a lot of sense. Jailbird, bottom of the barrel type of shit, honey. I could do a spell to become somewhat successful, but I'll just keep doing spells to keep me relevant. Sis, do you know that your life can end in any second? Gone. Done. And you're going to say, I was a witch bitch. And all I manifested was I was sleeping in a Mercedes Benz. All I manifested my whole life was a 640 credit score. Woo! When I could have been sleeping. Now, see, I would take this better than anything. I slept in the basement of Kim Kardashian's apartment or house. Like, I'll take that before I slept in a car, and at least it was a name brand car. So I guess we should all inspire to go get an expensive car. So just in case we can't pay our rent, we can all live in an expensive car, and then we can all talk about how we lived in an expensive car. Oh my God, that's 2020 goals. And I guess that'll also signify that you're a witch. Anyway, so like I said, I'm sick of you modern day witch hoes. Witch hoes. Tired of y'all. Tired of seeing y'all. Tired of hearing about y'all fake ass stories and shit. Me, my mom who told me this and that. And it's just like, girl, listen, get that shit to cut your cravings. Cut it. Cut those cravings, sis. Okay, I was trying to be okay. I was gonna be cute on here. Woo! Let me not get distracted. Anyway, come on here, Julie Joe. Come on here, Lady K. Ow, come on here, Kiana. How you doing? Ow, Nectar. Come on here, Yellow Joy. The Nectar. U.S. Recruiter Plans. Okay, on Facebook. Let me check that. Recently, I was exposed to a lot of negative people, and I woke up the next day sick and wanted to puke. I closed my door and stayed in my room all day to get my energy back together. Yellow Joy, you are definitely you're very hypersensitive to energy. Now, of course, I don't like telling people their gifts. You do your stuff, you've taken enough classes, and your stuff will come to you. So I'm the exact same way. Negative people, bickering, fighting, arguing, it gets me very, very upset. Like my body is upset. And so it fucks me up. And I never told y'all this story. Well, I told y'all a little bit of the story. So someone that we've patched things up and they're currently on the other side. But when I first met them, my first year of knowing them was actually very nasty. And their energy was so strong, right? Them being a Cancer. And so, me being someone who can feel energy, I would feel that energy and it would fuck me up, y'all. I would be throwing up and shit. And it wasn't doing any working, but just them being upset, I can feel it. And then, of course, I would even ask their partner, is she mad? Is everything okay? Oh, girl, she's fine. Bitch, you're lying straight to my motherfucking face. I know she's not fine because I'm having diarrhea. Okay. And if it was good and it was positive and everything was uplifting, it will be good. And I want to point this out too. So the whole point of you getting sick when you're around negative energy, and not supposed to be around negative energy, is the fact is that your energy field is compromised already, especially someone like me who was on hormones, like a strict regimen, and all the good stuff. So of course, it's already compromised, right? My energy system, my immune system, it's already compromised. And then there's energy being thrown. And so unless I'm always on it, I'm going to get hit by that energy. And of course, at that time, I really was not fully practicing, as I said before. I did not really start getting back into fully practicing again until the second go around. And the second go around, I was not affected, but I did make my way out. I exit out to stage left. And of course, we could have, it could have been a witchy war, bitch. We could have did some shit. And even the time where I had that experience with her, like my mother talked me out of some things because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, that situation that I was in, I can hear the spirits talk within this person. Like there was a lot of spirits, a lot of energy. Like it was as if there was multiple people talking and it was only her. But I heard these voices and I was like, what the fuck? So of course I did my little thing. They had a little space underneath the door. I did my little mixture, placed it there. And I said, now I need to get back on this shit. So like I said, y'all, so yeah, it's very important to keep your energy stable and away from negative people. And if you do need to be around negative people for whatever reason, you got to work with them. Okay. Then make sure you're always keeping that energy outside of your house and you're not bringing it home with you. What I learned, and I was typically this, you never take work to home and you never take home to work. Things that go on within your sacred energy field, it stays within there. Anything that goes on outside, it stays outside of there. And if you have to bring it in because you need to talk about it, you need to vent with someone, then you need to cleanse that space out. Very, very simple, very easy. You don't got to do the major shit to cleanse out. So with that, like I said, Yellow Joy, I was there a lot. Like I thought it was the foods I was eating. I'm like, whoa, why am I so messed up? Oh my God. Ooh. Okay. And so anyway, yes, very important, honey. Keep your energy stable and about, honey. Let them go. Come on here, lady. Come on here, Jolly-El. How you doing? Yes, honey. It was just I got it back together. Mystic reminded me of getting your own energy together. You do. Oh, Lady K. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, Lady K, I kid you not. This is why I don't really deal with the public. I just went online and I said, you know what? I want to see if they have this type of, because I needed something. I was like, ooh, Mel is getting backed up and shit. Damn, I know with this, I'll get this in a week. So I can wait a week. 3 weeks of shit, I can't wait. I waited 3 weeks for some shit to come in the mail for real for y'all. The mail really has been backed up. I don't know why, when, how, where. But there's some mail that I took 3 weeks to get to me. And so anyway, I go online, Lady K, and I see a Britney Spears 7-day fucking candle. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Please tell me I'm not. Bitch, please tell me I'm not seeing Psycho Britney's camera. Bitch, Candle. When I motherfucking tell y'all, I clicked on it's on Amazon. I clicked on that bitch and I said, wow, out of all the energy people could bring up, they could pull in, invoke evil, conjure up, summons, call, submit to, Britney Spears, out of all of them? I mean, girl, she's a queen of lip syncing. The fact she's the queen of lip syncing, honey. She has the face of a man, honey, the body of a transgender. Okay. So it's like, what has she done? I saw the lip syncing and shit. Like, mama, she never had it. Okay. She never had it. So, bitch, really. So I'm digging Lady K, and I'm looking up other people like Michelle Obama, Barack Obama, Ellen DeGeneres, Wendy Williams. And I'm like, oh, nobody got no cameras of these people that are, inspirational, motivating, but they got Britney breaking down, couldn't even motherfucking, what was that club over there in Frisco? Let me take out my motherfucking story about Miss Britney, bitch. Miss BB. Okay, Miss Basic Ass Britney. So Basic Ass Britney, I think it's called the Cafe over there in San Francisco. There was a club over there in San Francisco, y'all, that I want to say it's called, I think it is called Cafe, where celebrities will pop up and do appearances, right? And so I have a cousin who was like, you need to come out. Oh, I don't do gay club. No, come out here though, because there's a surprise guest coming. Oh, what? Well, who's surprised guest? Oh, girl, you're gonna love her, because I love some Britney Spears songs like Toxic, She's So Lucky, She's a Star, but I like that song too. Ow, come on in here. But, bitch, I said, bitch, Britney? Okay, no, well, I didn't say Britney. So anyway, they were like, oh, it's someone you love, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So I'm going, I'm going to see. So, bitch, all of a sudden they're like, yeah, you guys, the guest is here. Make way. So I'm thinking like, okay, it's going to be, oh my God, it's probably Tyra Banks. Oh my God, it's Tyra Banks. She does sing. Oh my God, it's Tyra Banks, y'all. Okay. All of a sudden, I can't remember exactly who he was. I don't know if he was her assistant or her makeup stylist or makeup artist. I don't know. But he's talking to the club owner and he said something along the lines of, she don't want to come in. She's nervous. She's not feeling good. We're going to have to postpone it. Okay, so who exactly is this? So, girl, I had a messy ass cousin back then. We're not going to say his name, but it rhymed with messy. So, bitch, they end up leaving, and we're like, fuck that shit. We're going to go out. We're going to see who the fuck this is. We're going to let them have it. Girl, we go out there. There's nobody there. But the manager ended up telling us it was Britney Spears. And I said, oh, wow. I will never buy no more music from her. Oh, honey, I won't buy nothing Britney, but I end up buying something Britney. Her perfume, Fantasy, Circus. Fuck her. Come on in here. Yes, come on here, Nectar. I understand women who chase after guys with felonies. The thing that I don't understand, Lady K, is women that chase after men that ain't gonna do nothing but for their future, but make their life miserable. And you can't change a man. You can do some work, which takes some time, and it takes a lot of work sometimes, especially the motherfucker is loony. But you cannot take a bummy ass man and turn him into a prince. Like, you can make him the best bum that you ever met, but he's gonna always be a fucking bum. And that's just it. So I'm just like, I don't know how people do that. I would say, why have chicken when you can have filet mignon? You know what I mean? Like why have steak when you have filet mignon? Why have chicken when you can have shrimp? Like there's 31 fucking flavors, girl. Why am I gonna stick with one flavor all the fucking time? And I feel like that with everything, dating wise, friendship wise, just everything. Like, why am I gonna stick with something or someone that's just gonna keep me my whole life? Oh, I've been with the same man the whole life and we wasn't really happy, but I fought it out. I'd rather fight with a man on stupid shit. Like, what side of the bed am I gonna sleep on tonight? Why I didn't express how I truly felt. Arguments like that, I'm down for that. But arguments about what you're looking at somebody else. Um, Arguments about, well, you're supposed to be in here at 9 o'clock and you've been with your friends. You're supposed to be at 9 o'clock and it's 9:05. Like stupid arguments, girl, it's time to go. It's time to go. And I always say this too, because I've seen too many people get divorces, and sometimes it was too late, sometimes it was just right. Even if you have children with a man and you're like, I want to stay for the sake of the children, it's best to walk away because your children actually see that you're unhappy. They see that. They see that you're unhappy, and then now they're going to be in the type of relationship that you're in. So they're going to be stuck with bum ass men, bum ass women. And they're going to be like, change, let them go, break up with them. No, because they're doing exactly what you did. They saw you be mistreated by their father. They saw you be mistreated by their stepfather, and you didn't give a fuck. So that's why I said, bitch, I will gladly leave, honey, because you're going to be okay. Stop letting these people get in your head. No, you hang in there. You hang in there. The fuck? Girl, this is 2020. What the fuck you need that for outside of a penis? Girl, you can have a friend with benefit type relationship, girl. You need to tie no damn man down because you like his penis, girl. Get the fuck out of here. And nowadays, girl, I don't even know you should be into penis. I think the best penis that you ever gonna get any motherfucking way is something like this. Bitch, this in 2020, this is the best penis you can ever get. Because girl, everybody got something. If it ain't the COVID, if it ain't Covina, it's motherfucking syphilis, gonorrhea. It's other shit that's going on. Bumps and measles and shit and scars and odors. Just took a damn shower, bitch, and your nuts still smell like ass. Something ain't right. Something is rotten in the inside. Just took a shower, girl. Your yoni still smell like a damn fish market. It shouldn't smell that way, sis. It shouldn't smell that way. So, cause tell y'all, dick can smell like fish too. It shouldn't smell that way, honey. Something ain't right. Hell, fish shouldn't even smell like fish. Fresh fish smell like water. Ain't no damn I smell, ooh, that fish smell fishy. That means the fish is bad, sis. And to get rid of that smell, you soak the shit in milk. But bitch, I don't eat smelly fish. Hear nobody say, bitch, I open that bag. Okay, I smell water. Well, let me cook it. I smell seawater, whatever. But bitch, I'm opening that bag and I'm like, woo, girl. Woo. Jesus. I ain't doing it. What the counter said, hit me, baby, one more time. No, Lady K, you could make him into the best bummer you met. I mean, as far as, let's change, he's always going to, okay, if you meet a man who likes running the streets, regardless of what happened, he's going to always run the streets. But maybe make it to where he run the streets only on Fridays. You could do that. As I said, you cannot completely change an individual. Okay? Don't fall for the hype. You cannot take a bummy ass man who's dirty, who don't like taking showers, who don't like doing things with himself, and do a spell on him to make him all of a sudden he's showering every day and all that good shit. Like, girl, if he's set in those ways, you can change certain things, but you can't change all of it. It's like doing a beauty spell. Bitch, if you don't have that platform, girl, you're going to need some surgery. And I'm telling you right now, a lot of you girls out there, and guys too, you burn you use your money on, marijuana and liquor and cigarettes and shit, right? And that shit adds up. Pack of cigarettes like what, $10 a pack. Liquor is what, like $12 if you get some cheap shit. You get some expensive, what, $50 minimally? So you can get like a whole face redone. Right? Dermatology, whatever. For a good $2,000, get your whole skin together, if that's your cup of tea, right? Ain't my cup of tea. I don't need to do none of that, girl. No tea, no shade. I don't put nothing in my body to fuck my skin up, so I don't gotta fix it. Okay. If you want to get a new nose, because you're just like, my nose is crooked, it's so big, I don't like it. Girl, you get rhinoplasty for $2,500 to $5,500, depends on where you go. A good doctor, $6,000. Girl, get a whole new nose. Girl, break it in, give you whatever you want. Now, if you got a real big honker, girl, that's what they call the nose, honk, honk, honk. Then you may need one or two, you may need 2 or 3 nose jobs. Okay. Going into face and stuff, girl. Yeah, cheeks and shit. You can change all that. You could do anything on your face for under 20 grand. And you might think 20 grand is a lot of money. It's really not. Girl, that will burn through you like that. Okay. So 20 grand on your face to make it bomb as fuck, bitch, is a good investment. And see, a lot of y'all, you got fucked up credit, so you can't even get it financed. Care Credit ain't gonna finance you. Capital One ain't gonna finance you. None of these places are gonna finance you because your credit's fucked up. But if you had good credit, they can finance you. So, girl, you could be a bomb ass bitch and be basic. You could look bomb and be basic, sis. But instead, a lot of these girls go to black market doctors. You know, silicone in the ass shit. That's what I said before. Ain't no smart bitch putting silicone in their body. I said what I said. Ain't no smart bitch putting silicone in their body. And ain't no rich bitch putting silicone in their body. You want a body like that, girl? You got BBLs you could do. You got butt implants you can put in your body. You got all that good shit, girl. Ain't nobody doing no injections, girl, but stupid ass people and broke people. That's why it's called black market, girl. Okay. Hello? I said what I said. Girl, you want a curvy body, girl? You got coin, you're rich. I have a thing too, girl. You sucking. Anyway, I ain't gonna go there. This ain't that type of video. Listen, come on, Lady K. Listen, you guys. My baby over there sleeping. Can y'all see my baby? He's sleeping, honey. Listen, I just wanted to stop by and I wanted to share some thoughts. You know, hey, modern versus traditional. I'm that traditional girl. And that's why I'm here. So please, if you are seeking modern day witchery, shit that is trial and error, and, don't bug me with that. If you're looking for things that are authentic and that it's going to work based on calculation, and regardless of how long it takes, and it's not going to be too long because I want to make sure you can remember. So you ain't gonna remember 5 years from now. Oh my God, remember we did this about 5 years ago? Now it's happening. No. But if you're wanting traditional work, I'm the person. And like I said, you don't gotta worry about no spam emails from me, no messages from me. Hey, you want to get work done? Hey. I'm too booked. First things first, I'm too booked to be seeking new clients. Okay, you're interested in work, you definitely contact me and we can set up consultation, all that good stuff. But as far as me seeking clients, yeah, that's not like somebody who ain't getting what they want. And if you're really a witch, you should be able to get everything that you want. Anyway, that's what I think, if you ask me. And also, to the girl who said, why are we in the dark? If you watch the video, see, this like I said before. This is why we don't do. This is why we don't put certain shit on YouTube. Like those who are going to have my web access, you're going to see a lot of stuff that we don't talk about on YouTube that we're not going to talk about on YouTube. Okay, that's why we don't put it on YouTube, because people are not ready. In the beginning of the video, I said why I was in the dark. The camera wasn't even on me. So if you saw the video, you would have heard me say the reason why I am not on cam is because I am getting ready to go to bed. And I was not going to get on cam tonight, but instead I decided to get on here using audio. Watch the video. It was in the first minute of the video being on. We'll say even the first 3 minutes. Okay. So if you cannot understand that, then why should I put some real shit up on here? Why should I talk about some real shit via here? Now you could check it on the classes, twospiritmystic.blogspot.com. Okay. Yes, you can. We got classes on some real shit. But as far as me getting on YouTube talking about it, I ain't doing that shit. Everybody talk about the same fucking bullshit, but they all come from different houses, different covens, different paths. But everybody do the same type of motherfucking spell. Girl, I should see banisher spell done 20,000 motherfucking different ways. There's 20,000 motherfucking witches on here. How the fuck you got 20,000 motherfucking witches on here and they all doing the same motherfucking spell the exact same motherfucking way? How does that work? How does that motherfucker work? The same fucking bitch. Matter of fact, when that bitch done came across that motherfucking water, the Michigan Lake Michigan. I hope I'm saying that right. Anyway, when she brought her old ass across that damn waters and came over here, she gonna say, ooh, oh, you got a black dog. We can use his hair for a breakup spell. Let me explain something to you, sis. If you want to create a breakup spell, or you want people to fight like cats and dogs, there's an old way to do it. And it does not require hair from a black motherfucking dog. Because dogs are loyal. So even if you were to get black dog hair to make them fight like cats and dogs, in my mind, I'm thinking the only thing that would get them to fight like cats and dogs would be your intention versus the actual hair, because dogs are loyal. They're loyal. So I would think dog hair would be good for making a man want you. That's what I would think, right? Or if your man's a fucking dog, you want to change his ways, I could see you taking dog hair and making him into, an obedient dog, sort of say, right? But like I said, there's an old way to do a spell to make people fight like cats and dogs. And in fact, very similar spells have been practiced along the Appalachians, all the way through the Mississippi River on both sides, even going on down there to Florida, Georgia, and Alabama. They've been practicing these things for such a long time. And none of these spells, or the spells similar to that, require the hair of a black dog, because that's so rare to find. So if you cannot find a black dog, then how would you get them to fight and argue? Something easier, something that you probably even have in your cabinets right now that will get it right together, and you will sit back and watch it happen. In fact, you will be like one of my friends who I told her the spell. And what she did was, instead of letting the work manifest, she was so desperate for this man. The work was slowly manifesting, but instead she interfered. So the arguing back and forth between the two people was first about them. And then when she made herself a part of the equation, or made herself known, now the argument became about her. And then what did the motherfucker do? Oh, babe, it was just a one-time thing with her. I don't know why she's taking it serious. Babe, I didn't know. Babe, so now he used you as a scapegoat to get out the motherfucking situation. You see how that motherfucking work? So bitches, you could have followed through with the work. You could have had your results and you'll be done. You'll be living the life you want, pregnant with a baby, whatever. I'm not a fan of that, but that's what she wanted. Okay? You could have been having the life you wanted, but instead you interfered. You became the topic of the argument, and he used that as a way to stop them arguing with each other and said, fuck her, babe. She's out of the picture. And look who's looking stupid as fuck now. So anyway, like I said, that ritual, okay, or that spell, because all of this is spells, ritual is the process of that spell. That spell is a very, very simple, quick one. And it actually only takes about 2 minutes to do, a little bit of ingredients, sis. And it takes a particular day and a particular moon cycle. But if you need to do it in emergency, of course, there's other ways that you go about doing that. But it's very quick, actually. And when I say quick, very quick. I guarantee if you started on a new moon, you will see results by the full moon. Guarantee. Follow to a T. Okay? Follow it to a motherfucking T. But like I said, girl, that whole cat and dog hair bullshit, girl, and they all doing that fucking ritual. So she from Indiana, she from Alabama, she from Chicago or Illinois, she from Oklahoma, she from Florida. How y'all know the exact same ritual when that's not a part of the same fucking system? Because even going into herbs and stuff, when it comes into hoodoo and stuff, or even spiritual work, any type of spiritual work, you used what was around you. There are certain herbs that don't even grow in Florida, that grows up in Mississippi, that grows up in Indiana. So there is no way that you'll find this motherfucker from fucking Florida and y'all doing the exact same motherfucking rituals, because that state don't have that. So you're doing hoodoo for what, 1980, 1990, when a convenience store was easy to go to, or you going and doing some shit from 1920 where you couldn't go out and buy those products because, for one, the man didn't want to see your ass inside their store. In your store, girl, you have the little crappy shit. But for you wanted some allspice and shit, girl, you have to go to their store to get that allspice. And they wasn't a fan of you being there. So, girl, like I said, it's 1920. So do you want a 1920 ritual, or do you want a 1980? I mean, I would take 1920 over any of that. Because now that 1980, by the time it gets 1980, girl, it's watered down. Watered down, honey. Watered down. Black dog hair, watered down. Watered down, girl. Dracula spell, watered down. Reconciliation spell with pink and white candles, watered down. Over, girl. Over. Watered down, honey. Using moving candles, pink and white together to reconcile the situation, bitch. Overrated, done, watered down. What type of reconciliation are you trying to do there? Because between a mother and a son, it ain't gonna work. Between a brother and sister, it ain't gonna work. Maybe between a lover, maybe between a married couple, but yeah, one night stand shit, how that's gonna work? I mean, really, that's that watered down hoodoo shit. Hot foot and powder and shit. What's in the hot foot powder? And they give you the ingredients. You know, the hot foot only works with motherfuckers that you can actually see and feel. You're gonna create a hot foot powder and what? Magically throw it across the country at the person? Like, hot foot powder don't work on motherfucking distant shit, honey. Unless you have articles there. But I doubt somebody sent you a boot of that motherfucker. I mean, girl, what rituals and spells are these motherfuckers getting? Google. 1999 Catherine Rodar books. Oh, okay. Keep it up, bitch. Okay. Keep it up, sis. Anyway, y'all, let me go. Come on here, One Mika. I gotta go, One Mika. It is now 2:30. I need to do a little bit of things before I go to bed. I'm actually probably gonna be up first sometime, honey. I just woke up from a nap before I got on here, honey. Took a good little 30, 45-minute nap. And so I'm probably gonna be up for a couple of hours. But like I said, thank you guys for stopping by here. And you need to claim what is yours. That's what a fucking witch war is. A witch war is you fighting for your fucking cause. Not, oh, they called me black. Oh, they called me gay. Oh, they called me trans. Now when they put their hands on you, now they got a problem. Now that's a whole nother story. But calling out shit, oh girl, bye. Oh girl, bye. Don't waste your time. Girl. Let them say what they say, girl, because same motherfuckers that stand what they're saying, bitch, they want to get some of that. Okay. Anyway, so like I said, girl, ain't nobody got time for that. I need the real witches to stand up. I need the real spiritualists to stand up. If you care about what is going on, I need you to stand the fuck up. Because even going into what they were talking about, I think it was on YouTube or on Facebook. I can't remember, girl. This is like 2 years ago. Remember the Amazon fire and shit? They were talking about a witch casted a water ritual and she put the fire out in the Amazon. One witch. Oh, wow. That is a powerful ass bitch, honey, to overthrow government figures or officials and to get her way. Wow. So I wonder, where is the same witch at during this Covina shit? If she had the power to overthrow the governmental officials and to get her way, because, it's always about that. I think they said she was in America too. So being she got that much power, honey, why hasn't she kicked Covina's ass? Better yet, a lot of you hoes have it. In fact, I think one of you hoes have tested positive for Covina. That's not funny. That's not. That's. Wait a minute, y'all. That's not. Oh, oh my God. Listen, listen. Honestly, I just want to send up. I want to send my condolences out to anybody, honestly, that have had any type of major complications of the Covina 16 situation. But I'm laughing at one of these broads with Covina 16, and you know, I'm interested to know what's going on. I'm interested to know why she couldn't get the demons to cut it off of her. Curious to know. I'm even curious to know if she gonna ever come out publicly and say she has it. Oh, she probably not, because she's in the same group with the girl who had her uterus. Okay, wait. So okay, so wait. She got pregnant. She had an abortion, and they had a abortion gone wrong. So due to the abortion gone wrong, she had some scar tissue that developed in her uterus, which caused her to have to get a hysterectomy. Unfortunate situation. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. It's a very unfortunate situation. And the scandal of it all is that this witch bitch was trying to get some money, medical malpractice. And how the fuck? How the fuck you gonna go get an abortion, sis? And then try to sue the doctors for medical malpractice for doing a botched abort. Well, they didn't do a botched abortion, but supposedly they damaged her. In my opinion, if a girl was already damaged. And so, like I said before, she never tell y'all about that neither, huh? Oh yeah, girl, one of y'all favorites, girl. She didn't talk about that neither, huh? Yeah, she have no uterus, girl. Just like she feels so threatened by me, which I also don't have a uterus. So she's like, damn, it's no uterus having bitches going at it. No tea, no shade. I'm not making fun of anybody who had a hysterectomy. I'm just calling how it is. Girl, mama had the nerve. She has the nerve. But like I said, she ain't gonna talk about that. Public record, documented, girls, all over, girl, this is in the 90s. All over. When I tell you all over the motherfucking newspapers, it's all over the motherfucking newspapers. But yet she'd rather sit here and talk about other shit. Oh, that's not your business. It's not your business that I had an abortion and I had a botched abortion and then I was trying to get some money. That's not important to talk about. Instead, she wants to talk about some other bullshit. Just like it wasn't important that she filed bankruptcy. It wasn't important to tell you that she got her property based off a relative who died. Oh, that's not important either, though. Let me say I manifest. I guess we all in the lines to manifest. Anybody who comes from something. I guess we all in the line of manifesting, huh? Okay. So anyway, like I said, y'all, let me go, honey. And I hope y'all get it together, girl. And maybe I'll start coming back on YouTube more, more often, maybe, if I can see that people are ready. If not, you can always take a class, you can join an event, and we can talk about some good stuff, share some great information. And of those of you who are in the Caesar Oshun class and Angelic and Demonic Magic Revealed, this week's class or classes or lessons, right, is going to be amazing. So be ready. I got a lot of your responses about your goals, and now we're going to execute them. We're going to make sure that everything that your little heart desire, you're going to get it. Ow! Come on in here, spirit. Oh, so you're going to learn how to work with the demons and the angels. Come on in here. Anyway, y'all, I got to go. 2spiritmiss@blogspot.com, 2spiritmiss@gmail.com. And tonight, it was just a little cuteness and a little bit of whatever. Like I said, girl, I don't do the internet back and forth, supposedly they know you, they can catch you, they can get you and shit, And I would say, honey, and but space and opportunities, girl. But see, if I was really that type of girl, as they did to the other girl over there, Marvetta, they showed her to her house and shit. People checking her. See, bitch, like I said, spiritually, that won't happen. Physically, that won't motherfucking happen. Bitch, I tell you this right now, it would have been breaking and entering. It would have been, motherfucker, I'm in my house with my children, okay? And I felt threatened. And so I'm here with my children, and the motherfucker start knocking on my door, officer. He started knocking on my door. And I'm telling my kids, go to the room. And all of a sudden, officer, I opened the door, because, there's no forceful entry there. I opened the door, officer, and he's asking me my name, my full legal name. And he just proceeds to try to barge in my door. Officer, I had to take him out. It was either I was afraid for my life. It was my life or his life. And my kids need their mother. That's the line. Because, see, bitch, you gapping on everything else. That would have been a motherfucking line, girl, to get his ass motherfucking together. And then I would have sent a message to these hoofing, hollering ass goats. I said a hoofing, hollering ass goats, bitch. And I didn't mean to say hoofling. I meant to say hootering, hollering ass goats, honey. Bah. You know who they are. That would have sent a message to their ass. Send somebody else come to my motherfucking house, bitch. It's a done deal. And I tell people that, bitch, you're not coming to my house spiritually or physically unless you're invited. And bitch, you're not invited, bitch. I'm getting with you. A girl. You better look up the story of Dorian Corey, the transgender over there in New York, honey. Girl, she was a 1970s showgirl. They found a mummy in her motherfucking house in a motherfucking treasure chest, bitch, from 1970s, bitch. You better ask somebody. Girl, it would be that type of situation, honey. Girl, bye. Coming in my motherfucking house. Girl, the fuck? Oh, there's an internet war going on, and I'm coming to check. What the fuck you checking on? And then I think a man at that? Oh, girl, that would have been an easy way out, sis. That would have sent him a good little message. Another thing I would have got, see? Now, see, that's the physical stuff right there. The spiritual shit would have got his ass together, too. So that's why I'm like, girl, you really doing your shit, or you just playing too, girl? Because that's crazy. He wanna waltzed away from my property. He wanna waltzed his ass away to come back on the net and say, I know where she live at. I saw it with my own two eyes. Bitch, that would have been gone. Right hand for God, that would have been gone, honey. Right hand for God, bitch. And as I said, with children, like, honey, like me, I'm obviously I'm gonna be territorial of myself and my property and my belongings. But my children, oh bitch, oh girl. It would have, girl, I'm telling you right now. But like I said, maybe you don't give a fuck. Maybe you one of those girls don't give a fuck about their kids like that. Maybe you don't give a fuck about that. I know I do. Bitch, my children are here. Why are you here? Why you here, honey? Who you coming to check on? Oh, an internet bitch who couldn't fly out here to check on me? She seen you out here, especially the bitch got money. She couldn't come out here and check on me. So she seen you. Okay, well, deliver a message back to them. Bam. Bitch, please. I said, y'all, you better step it up. You better step it up, honey. Your modern day girls, you're getting loose. You're getting loose, honey. Your modern day witches, you're getting loose. We need these traditional girls to come on back. Okay? Where you at? Any traditional witches out there? Any real witches out there, honey, that's about that life, girl? That ain't over here playing no motherfucking games, ain't playing with spirits and shit. Any real ones out there? Send me a message. Send me a message, honey. I'm sure you out there, but I've yet to see you because I'm seeing too many motherfucking duck muckers. Honey, I said it right. I'm seeing too many motherfucking duck muckers. Where you at, sis? Where you at, bruh? Because I'm seeing bummy witch. What? Whoa, she not even a witch girl. Okay, she a student trying to be. Oh, where you at? Sis, I need you to stand up, sis. Rise up, sister. Stand on up. Let me see who you really are, sis. I need you to stand on up. Modern day witches. Oh shit, I remember the song. Basic bitches to the back. Basic bitches to the back. That's right. I need all my basic bitches, all these basic ass witches to the motherfucking back. You gotta go. Buy me a thing. Girl, there's a calling that needs to there's a calling, and we need y'all to stand on up. We need all these blue light specials to come on in here. Yes, honey. And like I said, if you're not too sure, you send that email, 28spirit mystic email, 28spirit mystic 8 at 28spirit mystic8 at gmail.com. And we can gladly discuss how you can find out what it really is. Are you an observer? Or you actually participate? Because if you're a participant and you're actually observing, honey, that's the problem now. And that's how things going on. So I think a lot of observers are actually participating, and a lot of participants are actually observing. And so it's throwing off the order of things, honey. So everybody doing the same fucking bullshit. Everybody doing crystal kits, same fucking crystal kits and everything. Ain't telling shit about none of these crystals. Ain't nothing going on with them. Ain't telling you if you're good or bad. Girl, bye. Everybody doing the exact same ritual. Oh, yeah, we're going to do a spell on how to do. And then y'all kind of be, Mystic, can we do a spell on Mystic? Can we do a spell on this person? Anyway, come on here, Lachey. Good night, honey. Good night, Lachey. Yes, honey. Sneaking ass. You snuck up in there, Lachey, didn't you? Motherfucker. Anyway, you guys, let me go, honey. Mwah. I hope you guys have a good night and also a good week. Yes, and it's going to be a very, 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 very busy week. Anyway, everybody, love and light. And I will talk to you guys very, very soon. Bye.